You are watching UB Stories. Like, subscribe, and leave your thoughts in the comment.
UBMC, we rise. Learn the skills, yeah, we grow online. Uncle Ben, no, show the way we shine. Create your dream, build your life. UBMC, it's our time. 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 I go live. I go Ben, no, show that way. I go live. I go Ben, no, show that way. I go live. I go Ben, no, show that way. I go live.
Welcome back. Now, time for us to discuss our hot topic of the day, because today's topic is very important, because a lot of concern don't day about families where don't japa go United Kingdom, where you don't break. Now, according to one lawyer on top social media, in document side, they bring out a lot of conversation concerning the impact of this UK japa on marriages. For inside the post, the lawyer come outside, they talk how he know of a Nigerian pastor and his wife, where they don't marry for 11 years with 3 pikins them. And according to him, he talk say they don't go their separate ways just 3 years after they relocate go United Kingdom. He talk say their story not being the only one. No. Say many families where don't decide say they want go Obodo UK or Obodo abroad, go look for better opportunities, where they struggle with new pressures, where they come from work, even cultural shift and lifestyle changes. A lot of them too, they don't destroy with this going abroad syndrome. That's why we say, okay, make we discuss them on top of this table. What's really be the problem? Because not be the first time we don't hear people they come outside talk about this UK japa syndrome, even abroad, anyone, Canada, US, anyone, and the impact where they get on top Nigerian families. Now, what do we want to discuss today? What do you think they happen? You feel say a lot of the women they find them easy to just leave their husband abroad, or you feel say with the kind way where the atmosphere be for inside Obodo abroad, it is very hard for marriages to survive, or what do you think say be the problem? The numbers for you to call, put your mouth inside my 020-163-52013 or 090-241-63440, or if you tweet at us at TVC Connect, but make sure say you use hashtag your view on TVC. We also stream on YouTube. Go there at TVC Entertainment. Ladies, now time don't reach for us to discuss this particular matter. I know say one of us, or we don't hear stories of our family members where you go travel, go abroad, and in less than a year, some say in less than 3 months, we don't hear say, oh, we are separated. What do you feel say we actually contribute to marriages crack, Nigerian marriages crack when they go abroad?
So, if we go talk about marriages, yes, and the alarming number when it comes to statistics, yeah, I don't go chop mouth. The way marriages they take crash. I know honestly, if I go where I not feel say not just a peculiar thing where they happen to only couples with japa. Even for we Nigeria here, our marriage is not having a tough time. Marriages are breaking and crashing. But for the purpose of this conversation, let us introscope, put a periscope and here. What's with that magnifying lens? We could put magnifying lens on top the ones where they happen for japa couples, right? You will not say everybody go to celebrate opportunities. Most times when this japa thing happen, it's a thing of joy. People go to rejoice, say, finally we done japa. Families go to happy, say at least one of our family members don't reach that side. Things go there easier and softer. So everybody talks about, all of the opportunities we go abound for people we don't make on that side. But nobody talks about the hidden emotional and relational costs. Nobody talks about those. And this is one of the biggest social shifts where we don't experience inside our country, not just even within couples. The brain drain on our country is huge. Even in the medical sector, we don't see many of our doctors, all the way done japa, and they leave our country, struggling. So the number one thing where I go like to point out now the power dynamics, the change in power dynamics when couple japa. Say for here, when you day here, it's more like marriage is founded on certain ideals and certain cultural context where we get for Nigeria here. Even the most read and most traveled of couples, as long as say you did Nigeria here, you get as we dey take function for here. We get support system, we get people, aunties, uncles, daddy, mommy, extended family, where in some way, shape or form, they lend their hand, they lend their voice into the marriage, even if they're not 100% involved in your marriage, you know, but there's still that existence of that influence and mediation in some level. But when you have a couple, a man and woman who were raised here in this country, all their life, their worldview don't they shaped by cultural nuances where we get here. All of a sudden, they just extricate them, forcefully just commode them, throw them into a completely different environment where the culture and everything is different. It could definitely pose some sort of challenges where if the both couple not prepare themselves for mentally and emotionally with emotional intelligence, it could definitely pose a challenge to both couples. You know, so that is one of the things where they affect some of these japa this thing. When you na dey Nigeria here, you feel afford nanny, we go help with the children. Exactly. You feel afford cleaner, we go take some of the bulk of work off you. The woman feel they rest small. So feminine energy go there. I'm not saying that women here don't work, but you have a bit of ease, right? When it comes to navigating career and domestic chores. But when you go abroad suddenly, the man has to work. The woman too has to work. Maybe you know if you afford nanny. So now the man and woman need to jointly take care of children, take care of the home front. Man go need to wash plates, wipe away, picking bomb. Woman, so the roles, everything will just shift. And it's usually sudden. So if man and woman no prepare themselves, it go pose challenge. And then you know say abroad, then get this culture of, you know, the upholding of rights. Of women. It can't almost won't be like say that side. It can't won't be like say women get a upper hand. It might not be the case, but it's just that women's rights matter as much as the rights of men. Because me, I don't see for abroad, so we say if them batter man, then they arrest the woman. This woman where they run, Shakari, Richardson, that woman where they run for America. The last time when in panel beating husband for airport, they arrest them. So women's rights matter. Women's rights matter. So all of a sudden, you can't be like say when the woman reaches, she say not be as my women they do for abroad yonder. Now they do for here. If I talk, I get voice. People they hear me. So and the woman can't enter. She can't enter that new phase of my voice counts. The man self go see her as challenge. This woman will be say for house before. If I talk bam, if I talk bam, all of a sudden the man masculinity go come they challenge. The two go come they clash. They come they at loggerheads and rinse and repeat. Day and months they pass. The canker worm go come dey waiting, go come dey bigger. So I believe that the biggest challenge is the culture shift, the economic, the power play where they involved, and if couples not prepare themselves for all of these things, discuss them and indoctrinate them into their mindsets and their mental business. Say, come, everything what they do, the blueprints, like you like to talk, the blueprint here cannot work there. If both man and woman don't prepare themselves, the thing go cause wahala.
Make a carry out for what you talking, because me I believe say marriage will break for UK. It don't they shake from Nigeria.
Simple.
We could not go far. Because the truth now say African women, they don't teach us to endure. Because from here, the cultural shock where they shock us now say, what will people say? So we go rather stay here, stay inside the marriage. Sake of say what will people say, because for here nobody they talk about accountability. Now here man go there mistreating wife, mistreating pikin, beating wife, beating pikin, and people go still tell the woman say, you know say now you make her invest. You know say next time maybe make you no talk like this, because accountability no dey. So me I just say women they go where they more exposed, where they understand say their rights, their individuality they protected, where they understand say the BS where they take for home. Where I suffer myself to take them.
I don't have to take it here.
I don't have to take it here. That's why I say marriage will scatter for UK. It don't they shake from Nigeria. Now the people where they inside the marriage no say the marriage don't they shake, and they feel no. Make them even come there in denial, because UK just present to us say everybody get right, pikin get right, mama get, wife get right, husband get right, everybody. House assistant, domestic staff get right. You get house you go take treat them. Unlike here where we say anything goes. Men are free to get away with different things, and they will still subject women to that ridicule of their own behavior. So me, I not really think say now UK they cause the marriage break. The marriage don't get cracked before. It's just to say women they upgrade every day, they advance every day, they see things where they reason say, oh, so this things where our mothers suffer for. We don't have to even suffer for it. In fact, you know they cast in stone, say you must suffer for them. Just look at the way that they say African man for year, we won't test you, say you be wife material, go fair look your poverty level. Say how well you fit to adapt to poverty. Say now how they take judge wife material. Look, you get one day where one guy talk saying carry one babe go ice cream
restaurant
where she say where she book less. You understand? It is not from there because how do you you look me finish say if I want pity you in another place say I want pity.
Simple.
But the man don't they use and judge say she go be wife material. Me like this, my character is not good. I don't think I'm even wifeable. Maybe I could be a good mother. But the person will go on marry me now. People got stuck. Say, he gets some certain things where as I did, like if you talk one, I get capacity to talk 110.
Oh my God.
No, it starts from there.
Honest conversation.
Honest conversation,
brutal conversation.
Yeah.
Say, I know they keep quiet.
Yeah.
I be goat. So if you talk one, I have tendency of say 120. Are you ready for it? You get sometimes where we say even if the man they raise, nobody be fool. Sometimes you go keep quiet out of courtesy, out of love, out of respect. Say what? So there's not a fighting day. But the day you decide to wear your glove, is that the day? And I say she no get respect, she rude. You didn't see it before.
Okay. Moyo, what do you think? Be very hard.
Yeah. You be in the building. Hey, vibe with Uncle Bino, let's go. Now happy hour things, you know. Hang out with you, babe. It's our vibe tonight. Hey, laugh and learn, we shining bright. Oh yeah, you be stories, life lessons.
All right. Welcome back, everybody. How you doing? Oh yeah, I can see everybody in the building. Thank you for hanging out with me yesterday. And a big shout out to all my sisters, brothers, and everybody who contributed to yesterday's show. Before we go ahead on this one, I want to apologize to all my sisters in the house. Yesterday's conversation was a little bit tough. It took a different dimension. And I know the topic we handled yesterday was a kind of a tough one. So, I'm so sorry if our conversation yesterday get to you somehow. Please forgive me and pardon all of us. We don't mean to downgrade anybody. We were just trying to extract lessons. So thank you very much, everybody. Now, today's topic is a little bit different, and because I want to go over, I think we have like 4 stories, and the main point of having this show is to extract lessons once again. The major focus is how do you move after divorce, both men and women. But just like we did yesterday, today we're going to focus our attention on men. Yes, today we're going to focus our attention on men, and I want to say this up front to my brothers, wherever you're watching. Please understand, this is not an attempt to bring men down, but rather it's an attempt to make sure that as men, we do better, we treat our wives better, our sisters, brothers, everybody around us, that we do better. But how can we improve? How can we become a better man if we don't examine what is happening in other people's life? So on this show, I think the first story I have for you today, 3 of those stories focus on men. So if you are joining me on the show, please, let's take it easy on the brothers. Rather, let's just render advice and examine each situation on a case-by-case basis, and let us tell brothers what they can do better. Now, having said that, on the top lane, the biggest one there is Nigerian husband cries out, Japa Marriage. Is my marriage over? You know, when I'm laughing like this, definitely there is something behind this story that I have seen already that makes me laugh, okay? So Mona pity me. And to help me make it make sense today, I actually invited my paddy, my troublemaker, Sisi, so that she can at least help me break them down. And all real fam, you of course, you know this is our show. All real fam, you are all welcome. So please, you know we have simple rules, right? No cursing, no trolling, no insult. We can disagree, but let us disagree respectfully. And always remember that we just want advice. We just want to, like, you know, make it make sense, okay? So this particular one caught my attention first when this man wrote to Pastor Shola and he was crying. And he said, is my marriage over? Is this how my marriage is just gone? My wife, for the past 2 years, we are not doing anything in the house. She's not even cooking. She order food. She order out. She for her and the kids. Nothing is happening. Everything is just kind of, we are just like two strangers in the home for 2 years. I just want to know, sir, does it mean my marriage is over? And guess, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, guys. Before I used to be very active on Facebook, and sometimes I'll hop on Dr. Shola's page and I'll leave some comments, but I don't do that. I don't do that very much again. So when I saw this, the first thing that came to mind was, Ben, just type, just say, ask people. Make we tell them the truth. That's all I wanted to leave in the comment. Shall we tell him? So that's where we're going to start today. So my first question to you, my real fam, is make we tell them. So please drop your take in the comments. You won't make we tell this brother waiting day. I'm going to read his story. It's a very short version. And as I was thinking about the story, I'm like, oh, no. I need somebody who can help me analyze this situation. Somebody who is not going to say, okay, Ben, let me just pity your brotherhood. And I'm like, okay, which of my sisters go they free? Which of my sister? Did make I try Uncle Dio first? No, I need a woman. I just need one woman. We go feel me say, you be your brother mess up. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go call Sisi. So that is where we're starting. The question is, make we tell this brother waiting day for 2 years, no kerewa, nothing. They know they do nothing together, but they're inside the same house for abroad here in the US. And the brother is still don't get it. He feel like, does it mean my marriage is over like this? I mean, where did they go on? So I'll leave that to you, real fam. Please let me know in the comments what is going on. Make we tell them. So while I'm waiting for that, for those who are watching the vertical live, I'm gonna drop the link to the main show. Sisi is even commenting on the vertical.
I'm here.
Yeah, I see you, you're on the vertical. So if you're watching on the vertical, I just dropped the link. Please click the link so you can come to the main show. It's the same show, but on my big screen, I have the main show on the screen. So there I can see all comments and everything. Okay. So please, if you are watching on the vertical, just click on the link and it will bring you to the main show. So we can have this fantastic interaction together. My Sissy, what's up, Mama? How you doing?
I'm good. Thank you.
Oh,
Good, what are you in? Good morning, good afternoon. Which one?
I don't even know. Whatever you call it, Sissy.
I think
like
you sent me the link for the vertical. Because I came in on the link you sent me.
I said, oh, I thought I sent you the studio link. Sorry. Which one did I drop in the backstage? Did I drop
in my private chat, in our private chat?
Yeah. Let me see. So that, okay, I dropped the main show in the backstage. You know, I know I'll make my real fam uncles and sisters come for me. So I have to notify everybody. Sissy, are you ready, mommy?
I'm ready.
So because we have a lot to cover, what we're going to be doing basically is, when I read the story from Dr. Shola's page, I'm going to get your take on it, and then we're gonna read comment. Oh shit, I don't even check with Abby to see if Abby is back from work. See my life. So If Abby is available, I know Abby will come in shortly, so Abby can help read the comments. So to make it fast, I read the story, we analyze it, Abby read comment, we respond to comment mostly on this one, and then for those who want to participate, you can come in with the link, or you can call our studio number. I'm sorry, TSC sisters, I don't use una color again, make una no vessel, and now waiting I see. All right, Sisi, are you ready, Mama?
I'm ready.
All right, let's get this show started.
Yeah.
All right. You're welcome, ladies and gentlemen. So let's go straight to the main topic of the day. All right. And I'm going to share it on our screen right now. Okay. I like this brother. The story is not long at all. But what got me worried was how he sounds so naive. That's just what got to me. Can you see the screen, Sissy?
Yeah, I can see it. It's a bit small, but I can see it.
Okay, let me see if I can enlarge it a little bit. Okay. All right, real fam, everybody, you're welcome. Shout out to my comfort Adagri. Shout out to Misty. Misty, you actually accused me. You say in 2026, I've added lying to shouting. See? Misty, you're so wrong, sis. Uncle Dio, how are you doing, sir? Uncle Patrick, you're welcome, Uncle Patrick. Thank you very much. Okay, I see my CC who is in the building. Oh, Bilba, how you doing, my lovely sister Bilba? You're welcome. Who is Sister Tonia in the building? And of course, my sweet Auntie Lola. Sister Lola, how you doing now? Oh, yeah, my paddy, Sister Chinye. Yeah, God damn it. Make I speak New Yorkers language. Welcome, Sister Chinye. Welcome, everybody. Abby is here now. So, hey, Gen Z resident, president of Gen Z, what's up? And where is my Zeno? I see Ashley. Ashley, what's up, Mama? How you doing? I hope you are having a great time today. Okay, let's get this show started. So this brother wrote to Pastor Shola, and it's simple. He said, "Dear Dr. Shola, could this be a sign that my wife is done with our marriage? She hasn't wanted intimacy for 2 years now." Sissy, I know I sent many of these things to you. I hope you've gone through it.
Yeah, I
The
did.
first thing that caught me with this story is my wife is, he said, okay, could this be a sign that my wife is done with our marriage? She hasn't wanted intimacy for 2 years. Underline the word wanted intimacy. That's the first thing that caught my attention, like bang, bang, bang. Then he went forward and said, she stopped cooking. Okay, that one awala. Always buying food for the kids and herself alone. She left the house untidy. We only talk about anything that concerns the kid. I am worried and I have asked many questions. She said, when the time comes, I will know. So I'm preparing myself. But the bottom line is, could this be a sign that my wife is done with our marriage? Dr. Shola replied, yes, it's a sign that your conflict resolution skills are questionable, sir. You know, Dr. Shola now, my egg know they sugarcoat anything. Olivia said, when you are less busy, tell us what you did. Women. Lick Betsy said, sir, sit her down and prostrate in front of her. Nibo, hold her 2 legs and ask her what your offense is. Leave pride aside this time. If this still not work, book for counseling. I believe she's going to open up. If you still want your marriage, and Chika said she's done. 2 ways. She's done. Although her method of communicating is quite toxic, I can't deal with such treatment. I beg. Sissy, over to you, mommy. Your first take.
I'm a bit confused. I don't really understand why. He said a lot, but he hasn't really said much. And I don't understand why he doesn't seem to understand that there's a problem. He's still sitting there waiting for, I don't know, what is he waiting for? I don't get it. What did they say? The writing is on the wall. The marriage is over. But she's probably waiting just to call removal people to pack out of the house. Maybe when he goes to work or something. I'm not understanding. What is he waiting for?
Sissy,
and he's not asking questions. Is it that he's not asking questions, but he has time to write long questions to Pastor Shola? I don't understand people sometimes.
See, Sissy,
Yeah?
you do this to me all the time. You'll be sounding very, very funny and pretending like you are not funny. I don't like it, Sissy. I want to be serious today. For the first time in my life, I want to be serious. Don't start with this comedy. What do you mean? What do you mean you don't get his story, Sissy?
I don't get his story. I don't get why he's confused about his predicament. That's what I don't get. He's still sitting there. The lady said, wait there and you will soon see, or whatever. He's still, what is he doing? Sitting on the couch folding his legs. Waiting. It's okay. Let him wait then. Uncle, wait.
Sissy, because my brother doesn't understand what's going on. Why are you like this?
That's why I said he should continue waiting. When she'll come with the U-Haul van, pack out of the house, and you'll just be left with the couch that he's sitting on. Then maybe you'll understand.
Oh my God. Anyway, I got my troublemaker Misty in the building and Uncle Dayo in the building too. Real quick, Misty, what's up, mommy? How you doing?
Welcome, Misty. Welcome, Uncle Dayo, Papi.
Thank you, sister. I'm doing that thing that Gen Zs do when they are excited. Like they put their hands under their chin and, you know, they swing their heads back and forth. Sissy, you know it.
You see, don't
put their hands like almost together and they're like excited and all of that. But yeah, I'm happy to be here. Happy New Year, Sissy. Happy New Year, Uncle Beno. And Happy New Year, Uncle Dayo. I don't think I've spoken to maybe Uncle Beno. Yeah, maybe.
Oh my God, I would not have said Happy New Year. That's really bad.
I think we just like texted it and we haven't really like spoken. So yeah.
Happy New Year,
my love.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, Misty, give it to me. The situation on ground, what do you think is going on? My brother is so confused. He didn't know what's happening.
This brother is what we used to call back at the university. He's a non-starter. Like he cannot even tell whether he's going or coming. Like this is a wrap. It's so done.
Really?
Like his wife is so done because women are said to be emotional creatures, right? That's how we connect. But she's exhibiting all signs of withdrawal. She is very indifferent towards him. She is not invested in any way or form or shape. She's not having conversations with him that could help him make informed decisions at all. So it's her actions that is speaking loud for her, but he's chosen not to see it. It's like he's living in denial. And then she's totally avoiding to engage with him. So all of these things I say to say that it could have come out of frustration. And he's even frustrating her some more. Like, I don't understand how you are with your wife in a house and all these things are happening. No intimacy for 2 years. Like, nobody's going to tell you, not your neighbor, not your kids, that it's done, but it's done. Yeah.
Okay. We have a lot of story to cover. Let me take Uncle Dayo's take real quick. I'll ask one question and then we keep him moving. Uncle Dayo, what did it happen to this man, I beg?
Honestly, the man is just naive and is not taking accountability. If I have an opportunity to talk to him, I will ask him, before the sudden change in the wife, what was the last event that maybe happened between him and the wife that he could remember. He knew it already. He knew that he did something wrong, but he doesn't want to take accountability. So how could you be in the same room, in the same house with your wife and your children for 2 years, no intimacy, and your wife has been doing things alone all by herself, and you never felt that you should at least sit her down and find out what is going on? Is there something wrong? Obviously, that means he knew he has done something, but he does not want to take accountability. So to me, he just want to embarrass himself by coming out to come and be saying that, does that mean my marriage is over? No, the marriage just started. In fact, you're about to go for your personal honeymoon. So don't worry, continue waiting.
But I thought you were going to come in and be a little soft on the brotherhood. What's happening?
I'm loving the accountability for brotherhood.
I don't
God
like.
bless you, Uncle Dayo. I'm telling you, the marriage is just starting.
Sisi, Sisi, Mr. Arokuda, I don't like what. I don't like him. You people are not even giving my brotherhood grace. He is still confused. Maybe he's dreamy. It's just 2 years. It's not too far. Oh, okay. But on a serious note, though, Sisi, what could just tell us from a woman's perspective? What could have happened? How do women get to a point where nothing is happening between them and a man, and they are under the same roof? And I don't get it. What can my brotherhood? What exactly can we do as men to push women to that point whereby you just feel like, look at his black ass. I don't want to do nothing with this guy, man. I'm just going to stay right here until I'm ready to move out. Sisi, any idea?
I don't know what could have happened, but clearly it must have been years of either emotional neglect or whatever kind of neglect. I don't think the man has been abusive because, he's still very calm, very quiet, very, his temperament seems to be somebody who's very nonchalant about things. And I think for somebody like me, having a partner like that would stress me out because I need you to be active. I need you to be doing things. I need you to be questioning things. I need you to be taking charge and being in control. So maybe the woman is just fed up with the man's type of his type of behavior. He seems like the type of man that she's always the one having to carry him along to make decisions. She's always the one having to suggest things. Maybe she's the one who's gone for promotion. Maybe she's already gone for jobs and she's maybe education wise she's already got master's PhD. Uncle is still happy, I'm gonna say, driving Uber. He's happy at that level. He seems to be that type of partner that doesn't want to progress themselves in the same way that he's showing the behavior that he's showing now, where he's acting like he doesn't know what is going on. Your family is falling apart. Your wife has basically left you and the kids with the kids. It's just that they're just sleeping in that house. You have no relationship and you're still asking, is my marriage okay? Is my marriage in trouble? The man is just frustrating. So I can tell if somebody is like me, I couldn't be with this type of man. He would irritate. His whole being would irritate me. All I think she's doing is working on herself, trying to maybe work on gathering funds, trying to look for resources to maybe move out. And then when she's ready, the man isn't going to know what's hit him. She'll just be out of there. She wouldn't come back again with the kids. That's what he's waiting for. Yeah.
But isn't that dangerous, living with a man and nothing is happening? And considering how our mind works as a man, like, I ain't gonna lie to you, to some brothers, if nothing happened between the wife and the husband for like 3 months, the husband might already start thinking that she's probably seeing someone else. Don't you think?
It's dangerous. But is he complaining? Has he said anything? He's only writing this message after 2 years. What actions has he taken? So clearly it's not bothering him, or he's just not addressing the issue. So if you're not doing the do for 2 years and you think that nothing is going on, then as a man, I'm confused. I'm confused.
Yes, I'm coming, sir. Let me just quickly shout out to my sister Shitinka. You welcome. All right, Zeno, I take or beg you, don't start with me today, Zeno. Zeno said he's the Lulu.
Very good. Uncle Ben, you are talking. Are you muted? And you're using the volume.
Come on, Uncle Dayo. Who's good? Oh,
Want to make us go deaf?
Are we having a technical issue?
maybe Uncle Dayo. I think Uncle Patrick is on the phone. Hello, Uncle Patrick.
Hey, Uncle Beno.
Yeah, Uncle Patrick, you are calling the phone all the time now. You don't come into the studio. Is it easier for you that way, or is it because of where you are, sir?
Welcome, Uncle Patrick.
It's easier for me, whichever way. At least people can hear me. Hey, Sissy, how are you doing?
All right, Uncle Patrick, you're welcome.
Hey, Nikki, my beloved sister. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
We're waiting to praying concerning
Welcome,
our
Uncle Patrick.
anyway.
Guys, please hit the like, hit the like. The like is still very, very low. I see only 11 likes, so please hit the like, do me a favor. All right, Uncle Patrick, real quick, your take, sir.
Hey, Uncle Beno, thank you for having me.
Yes, sir.
That's a very good question. Hey, let us not be naive, Ben. There are a lot of cases in marriage, same cases in marriage. Women can hold themselves for so long, especially when they are mad at man, and women use that even as a weapon to deal with the man. A lot of cases. You don't want to count, Ben. I know in this case it's peculiar somehow. I don't know why the man waited up to this moment to be asking Dr. Shola such a question. That was a nonchalant attitude. Many cases that we have handled, elders in church, family members that we have to involve. How can you hold on to 2 years? The woman is not cooking, is buying. Oh, in fact, I agree with 100%. That's a nonchalant attitude. And you now go to social media about your family asking Uncle Dr. Shella. No. He said, no. There's more to it.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
There's more to it. The man doesn't really care. For 2 years, he never called people from his place. Either he never called people to talk to the wife. No. He said, no. That's what I want to say. I'm not taking sides. We've not heard from the man. We've not heard from the woman. But for 2 years, yeah. For 2 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Uncle. Uncle Bele Miranda, I've had a case that this woman will wear 3 shorts to bed. Yes. Some women, I'm sorry to say, some women are very stubborn. Just because the man was in England, had many degree professional, but the job the man was doing was not enough. The man moved to Canada. The woman said, no, I'm not moving. You must come back. The man got a very good job in Canada. Asked them to me, said, no, I'm not moving to Canada. I'm okay with UK. The man said, I'm not doing a good job. You can see I'm certified in almost all certification. So there are cases like that. But sister, I beg, take it easy with you brotherhood now. I know you guys can hold on for long. Men may not have the capability to hold on for long. And this man now, don't kill, and that's why the man speak up. Uncle Ben, I beg, speak for that man. That man. Thank you, Uncle Ben.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Uncle Patrick. Uncle Dayo, are you back, sir?
Yes, I'm here, sir. I have a question.
Okay.
If it's true that the woman has denied intimacy for 2 years, how has the brother been able to cope? I want to know. Because it is not funny. See, let us be realistic. You are sleeping on the same bed with a woman, you are living in the same house with a woman, your wife that you've had children together with. That means you were once intimate, you were once good together. All of a sudden, something happened, she decided to keep off. And then she not only decided to keep off, she kept off with the children also. Instead of cooking, she was buying food. That means the woman had been taking care of herself and the children, according to what the man wrote. So what have you been doing as a man? And then how have you been able to hold on for 2 years without intimacy as a married man. You cannot tell me that I'm not playing some kind of away matches, or maybe finding ways to maybe satisfy yourself as a man. Why is it now that you are not coming out after 2 years? Something is wrong. Something is wrong.
Yeah, I think, to be honest, I don't believe this BS story the woman shared here. I think the wife just beat him to his own game. He's the one who withheld intimacy first. That's what my mind is telling me. He's probably the one, maybe he stepped out, he cheated, the wife caught him. Instead of taking accountability and try to resolve it, or maybe it may not even be cheating. But I know for them to live like this, my instinct tells me he's the one that withheld intimacy first until the wife overcome it. And then the wife is like, okay, if that's the way you want to go, then you are not coming back. This paradise is no longer for you. Because everything he wrote here, he just shifted all the blame on the wife. And you are right with the question. Missy, you want to add anything before we move on to the next story? Hey, shout out to my brother. Sorry, Misty. Shout out to my brother. One man went to Mo. One man said, who no like CC, no way. Me too.
Exactly. Good evening. Welcome. One man went to Mo.
Thank you.
My number one fan.
All right, Misty, over to you, sis.
Okay, so thank you, Uncle Beno. I feel like there could have been possibly a build-up of events. So many things have been happening over time. For instance, you see how you tell your husband that, oh, I need the basement fixed, or I need the sink fixed, and they'll keep promising, oh, I'll do it, and then a lot of that stuff keeps happening, piling for years, right? So it's possible that they've had misunderstandings in their home for a long time, and the woman felt unheard, and there are a number of unresolved issues. And for 2 years, this man has not felt it necessary to actually sit down with his wife and have a conversation with her to address what's happening. And so she disengaged and went into what we call self-preservation mode, where she's not engaging him in any way, form, or shape. She's doing her own thing with her children, and women derive a lot of fulfillment doing things with their children. That's what men have to know. And a woman can actually sustain herself for 2 years or more without being intimate, and they'll be okay. But a man it would be very difficult for a man to do that. And so I do take sides with what the questioning that Uncle Dio had. It's very difficult for a man, especially a married man who has been sexually active before, to just suddenly get cut off, and then he's not engaging for 2 years. There's something more to the story than what he's letting out.
Absolutely. Thank you very much, Misty. All right, I'll take some comments and then we dive straight to the next one. Shout out to Mom of 5. Hello, my sister. How you doing? M5 says, that's what brothers think now. When there is no intimacy for a week, then they think you are collecting outside. Sisi, do you agree with Momo 5 that my brotherhood, after just 1 week, we start thinking that the woman have stepped out? You agree?
I agree, yeah. I think men are just...
Sisi, you can't even defend us a little bit.
No.
Come on now.
It's true.
All right, Sister Lola says, maybe the man's side chicken don't go. Maybe the man's side chicken don't go. That's why he suddenly remembered the wife. He didn't care enough to notice. Sister Lola.
So, Uncle Beno, you see how women are always going to the war room to pray for their husbands because they're having problems. So maybe you should go to the war room too and pray.
Missy, don't bring that thing. Come here. Don't start that thing, Missy. Which war room?
Go to the war room and pray, and then he can fast and do all those things women usually do. Yep.
Missy, just stop, please. That Mama 5 say, pray and fast for Oh, what Missy is just saying, pray and fast for her.
Oh.
God will show you what is happening. I can guarantee you she's done for good. So, shout out to my Tonya. Tonya say, yo, in Houston voice. Antonia say, another angle. Some people are broken. Really? Really, sis? All right. Sister Chinye, welcome back, sis. Okay, we're going to move on to the next story real quick. Just give me a second and I'll be right back. Now I'll be
Yeah. You be in the building. Hey, vibe with Uncle Bino. Let's go.
All right. Welcome back. Now let's talk about. I brought him to United States. He left me with 2 boys. Sisi, I think this is the one you were like, what's going on? Is it this one or the first one? I know I saw your
it's the first one that you read.
Okay. So this beautiful sister wrote to Pastor Shola, and she said she brought her husband to the United States, and one thing led to the other. The husband, in a nutshell, left her with 2 kids. So I'm going to read the story right now so we can dissect it together. Let me quickly share it on my screen. All right. This one long, small. Women, where women want shalaye like this.
Let me read it. Because you are reading. Okay. Hold on.
All right, let's go.
Okay, 1 second. Hope you can hear me. I'm trying to see the screen. Gosh. Okay, it says, good morning, Pastor Shola. I have been following you for a while and have read many stories, some encouraging, some difficult, but none quite like my own. I have recently turned 39 this December, and I'm a mother to 6-year-old twins. I can't see the other bit. Can you?
Okay, 6-year-old twin boys.
Twin boys.
Yeah,
okay.
Let's go.
Show me.
Yeah, it's on the screen.
Okay, sorry. I bought my ex-husband from Nigeria. Big mistake. Believing we were in love and building a future together. However, after inviting his mother to help care for the babies after the delivery, things changed. Unfortunately, her involvement deeply affected our marriage, and before I knew it, the marriage ended. I am open to sharing more details if you are willing to listen. 6 years later, my ex-husband has moved on and now has another child, while I'm still healing from the loss of my marriage. I'm reaching out because I hope that one day somebody will find me worthy of loving me again and my boys. I would like to give love and relationships another chance, preferably with someone who also has children, so we can build a life centered on raising our kids together. If that never happens, I will still continue living my life and doing my best, but I wanted to be honest about my heart and my hopes. Thank you for taking the time to read this.
So that's the story. This is the one no, not this one. This is not the one you said. Where's the rest of the story? So I think this story is becoming too common these days. People living Africa, Nigeria, come to abroad. After a while, something will happen. The man will move on. Then the woman will be left to care for the kids and all of that. In her case, I think she's pointing accusing finger on her mother-in-law.
Well, she says that the problem started when the mother-in-law came to help them. So, I mean, she didn't go into details, but clearly something happened, right? But any relationship that starts with bringing somebody is always going to have problems.
And I think this is where we have to start taking accountability and being honest with each other. Look, if it is left to me, I will say this to every couple out there, both man and woman. Bringing your mother-in-law or your father-in-law into your home we either yield, in fact, the outcome will be either negative or positive. I think we should all know that for now. When you are bringing either mother-in-law or father-in-law, it doesn't matter whether from the mother's side, from the husband's side, or the wife's side. You should know that they are coming can either bring about chaos in your marriage, or it can bring happiness, cohesiveness, companionship, more understanding and love. But in most cases, when mother-in-law comes, and that mother-in-law happens to be the husband's mom, any woman who is not wise, she will run into trouble with the mother-in-law. So, but I don't want to open it up first. Let me just ask my guests to dissect this. Misty, you want to take a go on this one first?
Yeah, so for me, my thinking is that if you have a mother-in-law who you don't have a good relationship with, and you've had a baby, just don't invite her. Don't invite her for that omugo thing. Just let her be. And if I'm comfortable with my mother and I have a good relationship or better relationship with my mother, I would naturally feel comfortable with my mother taking care of me in that state when I've just had a baby, and because she won't be judging me. So I would prefer to have my mother first. But if my mother is not there, then I would rather, because some people also don't have very good relationships with their biological moms. So make a difficult decision rather, and take care of yourself by yourself with the help of your husband. I would really do that instead of bringing in a mother-in-law or my own mother, and then we butt heads, and then our marriage is destroyed at the end of the day. I would opt for doing this on my own. It will be difficult, challenges and everything, but if you have the support of your spouse, you should be okay.
Now, Missy,
right?
Do you agree with the fact that a lot of wives don't like their mother-in-law?
Of course, I agree with that entirely.
Thank God, though. I thought you were gonna disagree with it.
No, but there's always a problem though with mothers-in-law. There are very few mothers-in-law who can embrace you and accept you. Most of them look at you like you're competition. You're taking away their son from them. You are going to be an obstacle to their source of money, because their son was probably giving them all this money, but now you've come in the picture, so you're taking away all of that. So it just becomes some relationship based on competition. I don't understand it. But then people who have really nice mothers-in-law or sisters-in-law, they are so loving. It's unbelievable.
Yeah. I think sometimes there are some mother-in-law that as soon as their son get married to a lady, so mother-in-law just, there are many mother-in-law who has great heart, and from the get-go, they will just like the daughter-in-law.
Right.
If the daughter-in-law also, if she is well-raised, if she has this big heart to receive the mother-in-law as her mom too,
right?
They gel, they work together. But there are some ladies that even before they meet the man they got married to, they already made up their mind that no mother-in-law. I hear it a lot these days. I can't deal with no mother-in-law. No mother-in-law will try rubbish with me. No mother-in-law will do it. It's worse that they are not married yet. So they don't even know whether the man they're going to end up with will be a yellow man, a black man, a white man, or whatever. But they just have that mindset. Me, no mother-in-law can try nonsense with me. No mother-in-law. And then there are some agbako, like really not head mother-in-laws, that their son is still in high school. They already have this mindset. No guy will go marry my pikin. We no go do my own. You know go stay. Like, so now you see, even before the marriage started at all.
Mm-hmm.
These people already have that hatred, that resentment. So by the time the man find the wife, they agree, oh, we're going to marry each other, and then they have a baby. Now mother-in-law has to come. Boom, voila, don't they? So, but in this lady's case, let me just get Uncle Dayo take from this first. Uncle Dayo, please.
Now, before you proceed, Uncle Beno, I want to say something. She went ahead and said that she's focused on taking care of herself and her children, and if love finds her, then so be it. I think she is healing in a very good way because she's not rushing into a new relationship. She's giving herself time to heal, and she's open to love. So you can see that she's not she's not trying to bring a toxic situation from her previous relationship into something new. So I think that's a great mindset she has. That's all.
No, it sounds good, but what worries me is where she sounds like somebody who is still regretting losing that marriage.
Of course, she does regret that she lost the marriage. She would have preferred for her marriage to work, but also she's looking past that. You know, she's looking into the future that, you know, if love finds her, love finds her. That means she's willing to move on. You know, it's not it's not easy for a marriage to break down and you just walk past it. It takes time to heal, and possibly that she's still on her journey to heal. She possibly needs therapy.
Okay. I'll go to Uncle Patrick and then Sissy will help me round it up. But let me take this comment from Sister Yinka real quick. Sister Yinka says, sorry, Uncle Patrick. Sister Yinka said, when a parent contributes to destroying your marriage, shake my head. Mama, what did you do? And Sister Yinka said, bam. If your relationship is not strong and your spouse is not willing to stand their ground, your marriage will crash. Stanika also said, especially the man's mother, if you can avoid it, don't bring anyone. Stanika, I know understand that part very well. Shout out to my brother. Is that my brother or sister? Canary King. Canary King? Yeah. Yeah, you did now. It's been a while. All right. Speak Life to them. Speak Life said, on the contrary, my mother-in-law is the love of my life. She's an angel. God bless you, my sister. I like sister who can at least beat their chest and said, I got a great relationship with my mother-in-law. That's a very, very good thing to say. Auntie Grace said, oh, Auntie Grace, you're welcome, ma. How are you doing today? And then Speak Life also said, been married for 9 years and she's been wonderful. My sister, you are just so lucky. Please embrace Mama well. It's not easy this time around to have mother-in-law and daughter-in-law being so close. Tayiga say there are some women who already detest mother-in-law before meeting even the man. Exactly what I was saying earlier. And she said they already have the mindset that they do not want any mother-in-law. And there are some mother-in-laws who are just difficult, and no matter what you do, it's never good enough. Welcome, Kainde. How you doing? Kainde say, thank God. I thought you just gonna say it's the wife, daughter. So mother-in-law are from the pit of hell. I don't feel laugh. Uncle Dayo, I don't know what happened to your network, but Uncle Dayo said the presence of third party in marriage always causes problem if not well managed. It takes a lot of wisdom and patience to deal with mother and father-in-laws. All right, Uncle Patrick, welcome back. Uncle Patrick is in the studio now. Your take, sir.
Thank you, Uncle Ben. You know, if I have to write a book on this topic, it's going to be the bestseller.
Please do.
So what I'm going to say, give or take, I don't care who you are, whether you are a pope or Geo. The first thing, that's what I'm going to say. If you are bringing your mother-in-law, your father-in-law, or whoever, both of you have to sit down.
Yeah.
And tell how long they are going to stay. If possible, buy a ticket that will stipulate when they are leaving.
Absolutely.
That's the bottom line. Whatever Mama has done, you know it's going to leave January 25. Whatever Baba has done, you know it's leaving January 10.
Uncle Patrick Noves, why are you like this, sir?
No, Uncle Ben, I'm telling you from experience. I'm talking with, you know, I have wonderful friends. I'm talking about professors, doctors, people that are living good in America. Yes. You have to sit down and do that. When is Mama leaving? Your mama, my mama, both of you have to agree on that, so that it won't be one-sided. Usually women want their mother to come when they just had a baby. You know, their mother give birth to them, their mother know them, they can deal with them, and that's understandable. You don't hate your mother-in-law. You are not telling your husband that you hate her mom. You are not telling your husband's not telling that he hates your mom. But you guys have to sit down. How long? 2 months. Yep, we can take care of the baby. If that is not done, that's a big issue. I'm going to end with that. Thank you, Uncle Ben.
Thank you, Uncle Patrick. All right, let me go to my partner in crime, Sissy. Sissy, your take on this matter, please.
I was asking if my question to you in our conversation backstage was, this guy, is he a mummy's boy? Because I don't understand a man. I mean, the way that African men hold boy children on their head, they're the be all and end all for a man. This man has been blessed to have twins, and they're 2 boys. And because of his mom, he will just pack up, leave the woman, go and start a family with a new person, and not look back. Something is weird there. Unless this man never really had the intention of being with the woman, he just saw it as a means to an end of coming to the US. Is she in the US, right? She's in the US, or whichever country she's in, right? Him and his mom had concocted that plan, because from my calculations, the lady is like 33, right? When she had those babies. So she must have been over 30 when they got together. So already, if they have that small mind, 30, clearly the woman is very desperate. She's struggling. The fact that she got the guy, bought him over, it says a lot about her as a woman as well, you know, to have gone to those lengths to do that, right? So I feel like the guy was not really interested in the relationship. So as soon as his mom came, it's very easy, because him and his mom had already concocted, you need to come to the US. Anybody that's there, if the lady can bring you across, get her pregnant. And then, because I find it strange that a man will just walk away from his children, 2 boys, and not look back and start a new family with another woman, just like that. Is that not weird? So that's why I was asking, this guy, he seems like a mommy's boy. Maybe him and his mom, that was their plan from the beginning. But again, we say this all the time. Please, ladies, to me, if you want to do long distance relationship, you need to understand how to do this long distance relationship. The man needs to have a plan for himself. If he had never met you, what was going to be his plan? How was he going to get to the abroad that he's looking for? What were his plans? What were the steps that he had in place? Because I'm not saying that you cannot meet a guy, you know, you might fall in love with somebody. Yeah, the person lives in another country. And then you have your discussions. Okay, I'm looking for this job. I'm trying to apply for scholarship. I'm doing this. I have a graduate placement. The man is making his strides to find his way. And irrespective of being with you, he already had his mindset that that's where he's going to go. And these are the plans that he's got in place. Possibly that type of person, it seems like they'll be determined to get there with or without you. It was already their plan. But somebody who doesn't have the means, whether it's the funds, doesn't have the education, doesn't have the access, he's just sitting there in Nigeria or in whichever country he is, waiting for a lifeline to be thrown at him and the opportunity to bring him abroad. No, I'm not going to take a chance. I wouldn't advise any woman to take a chance on such a person, because I feel like as a man, you should know what you want to do with your life. You should be able to map out. If it happens that you're fortunate and you land in the US, fantastic. But it shouldn't be on a woman's back, to me. It shouldn't be on, and even if it's on your, maybe it's your, is it his money that he's putting forward? Let it be on his money. If he has the money, but you have the means to bring him, and he's putting his own funds, okay, maybe. Because at least he's investing something in that journey. But if everything is on you, financially it's on you. You're the one running up and down for all these offices, putting his application. He's just sitting back, folding his arm, waiting for a ticket to be bought for him to board the plane. Why are you gonna waste time on a person like that? I feel like the guy is just an opportunist. Him and his mum. Him and his mum are opportunists, because I don't know what kind of grandparent you would be to encourage your son to abandon his children, two boys
for that matter, yeah.
For that, do you understand? For an African man, I'm saying this, to me,
And
the
they
gender
are
doesn't
twins.
matter.
And they are
they're
twins.
twins. And you're okay with the man moving on and starting a new relationship with another woman and not looking back. There's something going on there. And the mum and the son, they're not innocent.
Yeah. Now, I would say two things. It's not like I'm trying to do brotherhood on the first thing I've said, and then the other one is like an advice. One thing, why I think some men move like this and they don't look back, especially when the situation revolves around their mother, is probably the wife must have been frustrated at one point that she has insulted the mother. Because here is the thing, for we Nigerian men, and I think mostly African, but I can only speak of Nigerian men though. For we Nigerian men, our mom is like number one, no matter what, I'm sorry. Our mothers are like number one in all things. And if, as a wife, if you are having issue with our mom, you have to tread carefully. Like I said, I'm not doing brotherhood. This is just like an advice. You have to.
I want to have a pushback on what you're saying, but finish.
Yeah, you have to train carefully, because here's the thing. Even though sometimes we might see our mom is wrong in certain things, we still don't expect you to insult her no matter what. Please, any man watching, let me know if I'm speaking our mind. We still don't want you to insult her in any way. It's okay. You are angry. Many times we can see, we will talk, but don't insult her. Because once you start exchanging words with our mom as husband, that shit don't go away easily. Even though you later beg, they go away easily. Now, that is on the one hand. On the other hand, my piece of advice is this. Please, if you cannot get your mom and your wife to work together, bro, you are not a grown man yet. I'm sorry, it doesn't matter the age. Don't misinterpret my point. Sometimes you might try your best to, and these two, they will still not work together, depending on if your mom see you as a second husband. Because sometimes when our papa die, in Nigeria, and our papa, they quick die pass. When papa don't die, and then maybe the person where you marry, now he can be the breadwinner of the family. That's the person that is taking care of his mom. The mama is looking at that son as, this is my second husband. So sometimes, no matter what the man might do, no matter how you try to get your wife and your mom to even agree, only might agree, it might not still work. But my thing is, if you can't figure a way for both of them to be able to at least accept each other to some extent in a way that is not, your mom will not give your wife headache. Your mom will not frustrate your wife. And your wife will not begin to see your mom as her number one sworn enemy. Bro, you never mature, to be frank. And for you to be matured, it means you have to get to a point whereby you should be able to look into your mother's eyes and tell your mom some things. It may not sound comfortable, but you just have to make your mom know that this is my wife. Mom, she's my wife. She loves me. I love her. This is her home. She's a good girl. She's a good woman. mommy, she see you like mama, you're gonna have to at least work with her. It's not everything you could defy. It's not everything, you have to confront your mom. And like Uncle Patrick said earlier, which is why I was laughing, is that's just like my style too. I like defining boundaries. So like Uncle Patrick said, as a man, you have to define boundary. If your mom is coming, if your mom is going to stay 3 months, let your mama know, mommy, you are staying 3 months too. These 3 months that you are coming, I want us to have peace. So I am not saying you are a troublemaker, but you are a mother. You are my mom. You are my wife's mom. You have to talk to your mom before she goes. Then you turn to your wife too. You have to talk to your wife. Babe, I love you. I love you with all my heart, but my mom is the person coming. I do believe that her coming, things might happen one way or the other, but remember, she's only going to stay 3 months. After 3 months, she's gone. We're cool. And if it's your wife's mom that is coming, you are still going to have the same conversation. I'm sorry. Women, okay, make me still talk, because if I talk now, will begin push me again. Women sometimes are the one who cannot tolerate their husband telling them, saying to their faces that, hey, your mom is coming, oh, I like mama, oh, and all that. But please, always remember that you and I, we are husband and wife, oh, okay? So when mama come, even if mama is at least trying to guide us, don't say it in a negative way. Don't say it like, oh, where your mom go now, your mom. Just put it respectfully, babe. Say when mama come now, you know how our mothers, they behave. Mama, if you come now, may mama begin to change things around, but just remember, so time now, mama, they go. Do we agree? And if both of you discover that both your husband, mama, or your wife, mama, the two of them be dagbana shoko, make una not let them come. Simple. Well, make una go to visit them, make them no come. I know they will be logging, they want to come. By the time when I confront them, say, mommy, you get hot temper. That's why I know me you call, I know wahala. We go come meet you. Mama self go talk to herself. Anyway, that's just my take. Misty, your pushback.
Uncle Beno, you're so funny.
What should I say, Misty? The drama is too much.
Some moms or some mothers-in-law, even though you give them notice, ample memo, everything, that, hey, here are the boundaries, here is where you should step, where you shouldn't step, they don't listen. They are so set in their ways that nothing can change them. So in those instances, just don't invite them. Do not invite them. But if you invite them, and your mother-in-law is really good, and she's been very helpful, then her visa is subject to extension. You can extend her visa for a month or two, and so she can continue to stay with you. That's what you should think about. But my pushback was on the statement where you made that that the daughter, your wife, your spouse could have been disrespectful. I feel like that was very speculative in that instance. Although these things happen, you can have a wife who is very disrespectful towards your mother-in-law, and so you need to have that conversation before. And if you feel, and this can also be vice versa, some spouses will not just honor whatever you discuss to tolerate or coexist with their mothers-in-law. In that instance, you don't invite your mother or your mother-in-law. You let her be, because you can already see that there's going to be a fight, right? Yeah, so that's all I wanted to say. I just felt like when you made that statement that she must have been disrespectful, I felt like it was very speculative.
No, I'm not saying she must have been disrespectful. I am saying no matter what, no matter whatever, however the case may be between a wife and a Nigeria man's mom, don't ever get yourself to the point whereby you are insulting the mom, that the wife and the mom will be exchanging words.
Right. No, nobody likes their mothers to be disrespected.
Exactly.
If your mother is disrespectful to me and you're my husband, I would simply ignore her and have the conversation with you and how we can address it and make sure maybe she returns home. I think that would be the best way. But I would not stand there and exchange words with you. You are my husband's mother. You're probably twice, 3 times my age. And out of respect for you as somebody who gave me a husband, I won't exchange words with you. I'll just ignore you.
Yep. So that's it. In this case, with this lady right here, I think the husband did not manage the case well. And I think, like I said, even though according to Misty, she seems to be approaching it the right way, I think she's beginning to regret her part in the breakup of her marriage. But the fact that she brought the husband abroad, I don't think she can ever overlook that. You know, that's why I said when we're talking about Match Me, our show that we're going to start soon, that's why I always say that I really don't want to support this. Let us hook somebody up from Nigeria to the US. You can't predict what will happen. And I can see how painful it is for somebody to go through that stress of immigration, filing for a man, doing everything. Then the man got here and then they couldn't manage each other. It's crazy.
Yeah, but Uncle Beno, there's an exception to that general rule in that if a relationship was already established and maybe they already had like a traditional marriage done or a marriage was already done, whether they had children or not, and then the parties can speak and say, okay, you go ahead and settle down, and maybe they have investments already home. One party can hold the fort in Africa, the other can come here and try to figure things out. When they settle down a little bit, you can still sponsor your spouse. So that's an exceptional circumstance because there's already an established relationship, but which is very different from where somebody is going back to for dirty December and then they meet this guy and then then you sponsor them. That's like a whole lot of bringing the devil you don't know into your life. Like, don't do that.
It's crazy. All right. Sissy, you want to add anything?
No, I think that's I think everybody said what I kind of said. Just this marrying from abroad, avoid it. Honestly, if you have what you can afford to lose, no problem. Go ahead.
Right.
If you know that financially you can't afford it, emotionally, if you're giving your womb to the guy and the guy's run off and left you carrying twins, not just one, twins. Come on,
that's sad.
Let's be thinking properly.
Yeah. Sister Yinka said, if you as a man realize you can stand up to your mom, you are not ready to get married. Exactly.
I agree. I said that already.
And I like this as far. Let me start this. I like this because, since we are doing this Match Me, this is one of the questions I typically ask people during our interview stage. Are you ready? Because it's wanting to say, I want to be married. I think I have the money. Are you matured? Are you ready to manage what comes? Marriage not be more you. Sister Yinka is in the building. Sister Yinkus, you want to add to this one?
Yes, good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for having me on, sir.
Thank you, ma.
Thanks, Sister Yinkus.
Yeah, so just briefly, I just wanted to say that, this issue about in-law drama, especially for people in the diaspora, it's deep because we hear a lot of this every day. At least personally, I heard a lot of it, even marriages that I know that got destroyed because of in-law palaver. But most of the time, what I see, like I have a video that I did last week on my page. Most of the problems that we have is something that could have been eliminated by the child of that parent. And a lot of the times, whoever's parent is around, the person, the spouse, either the husband or the wife, they don't take charge. It's not about disrespecting your mom in front of your spouse. No, it's about setting boundaries, like Uncle Ben said, like Uncle Patrick said. A lot of the times that I've seen, it's not just the mama's boy, even the women. A lot of the times their moms are around. You don't caution their mom. You already know how your husband likes certain things in the house. It's a matter of respect. You call your mom to the side and let her know, this is how you do things here. This is where my husband sits when he comes from work. This is how he likes to eat his food. You know, if you see, let's say your husband is the type that, you know, he does so many other things, but once in a while he eats and leaves his dishes on the table, not for your mom to complain about it. You know, if you see his dishes, just leave it there, I'll get it. Or, you know, if he likes his food a certain way, some men prefer, you know, their wife cook their food. Whatever it is that you do in your home, you need to let your parents know on both sides. So the women do it too, a lot of the times, where they just let things slide. And your husband is cautioning you, telling you that, you know, what your mom is doing is not right. I don't like this. See, a lot of the times marriages break up because people refuse to listen. You refuse to listen when the voice is still and it's still low, when the man or the woman is telling you that this is what is going on and is bothering me. You already know your spouse, but a lot of us act like we don't know our spouses, and you expect that your spouse will give your mother the same grace that you're giving your mom. It doesn't work that way. We need to realize that a lot of the times you will be able to overlook certain things because that's your mom. But to your spouse, everything, the littlest of anything that you do will trigger something in your spouse, regardless of whose side it is, as long as that's not their own mother. But a lot of the times we expect that our spouse will give our own parents the same grace that we're giving them. And that's where the problem starts.
Sister Yinka, wait. Make I clap for that point first. Okay. You know why I clap for that point?
Yes,
it resonated when you said sometimes we expect our spouse to give our parent the same grace we give our parent. That's where I think many couples are missing it. And that is why, you know, when I was just saying now that sometimes as men, we don't expect you to insult our parent. No matter how terrible they behave at times, we don't expect it. We know it's wrong, but it's because of that grace Sister Yinka just mentioned now. Because for us, we were expecting you to give her grace. But some mama will literally push some wife. As soon as you leave the house, you go to work. Some mama will turn your house upside down before you come back. And as soon as you come back, they will be smiling on your face. Hey, my wife. Hey, you know, so I just wanted to give you that applause because friendly man. You please.
Yeah. And I also wanted to say something. Before you bring a parent over to stay with you, you need to be truthful with yourself. A lot of times, a lot of us will lie to ourselves. We know, you know, your mom is wahala. You know, your mom, in fact, when you think about the people, you know how she treats your brother's wife. You know how she treats the women around her when she goes to visit. You know the way she talks, and you know your spouse. So when you already know all of this, why would you now bring her to your space, knowing the kind of person she is? This mama, for example, may be 50 years old, 60 years old. You want to now change a 60-year-old in your house? But a lot of the times, you already know your mother is difficult. You know that. But because maybe you miss your mom or you just want her to come and take care of your home, then at the end of the day, your home gets destroyed because of your lack of not taking things into, I mean, just like I said, the grace. You may be able to overlook certain things, but your spouse may not be able to overlook them even when she tries. There's some mother-in-laws, I give them the utmost respect. They are very, very good. They actually are looking for a space in the heart of their daughters-in-law. But some women are already closed off even before they got into the marriage. I will tell you an example. Like for me, I always said it. I said it when I was younger that, you know what, when I get married, God, please, I don't want a mother-in-law. And the reason why I said that was because every woman that I saw that was married, that had a mother-in-law, including my own grandma, I know how she treated my mom for years before she was able to tolerate my mom. Do you understand? So I kind of felt like, and I mean, there were so many things that I said with my own mouth that I didn't want. And I always thank God that particular point that God didn't listen to me, because I would have lost something very, very dear. So a lot of the times we see these things, and then the same mothers probably experience that. And then they bring that kind of energy into their son's home as well. But, you know, like the story that we just listened to, it's very unfortunate that, you know, the marriage, you know, broke down like that. But like I said, all of this stems from the couple. And if your marriage is already shaky, that you guys are already having like a little bit of communication issue, you guys are not solid. Like before you bring a third party into your home, the both of you have to be so solid. You have to know that you can communicate well. with each other. But a lot of the times your marriage is already on a shaky ground to even begin with. And then you now bring a third party that will now just destroy the whole thing. But the honest truth is a lot of us lie to ourselves. We know that this person that we have as a mother is a difficult person. But just because you can overlook it does not mean that your spouse can overlook it. And at the same time, for us, or the ones that are now married, that have the in-laws, we need to be able to tolerate some things. Not all mother-in-laws are bad. Not all father-in-laws are bad. Some of them just even want a space in your heart. They just want you to open that little bit of window for them. So the grace that you will give your mom, give it to her too. That's all. And then if you know you did your best, in your heart of heart that you've done your best and you're just not getting anywhere with this woman, then, whatever happens, happens. And like Uncle Patrick said, when there's a timeline, you look at the timeline. Mama is going general. Take oil, red oil, and let's go Nigeria route. Take that oil from your closet or Vaseline or whatever, rub it on your skin. Say, January 10, Mama is leaving. And if you know that it's because of childcare that you have Mama with you, this is the time you need to ask, what if Mama passed away? Will you not take care of your kids? So don't let money be the reason why you will hold Mama back and will not end up destroying your home. We all have choices to make. No one is going to make it for us but us. Thank you for having me, Uncle Beth.
Well said, Uncle.
Thank you, Sister Yinka.
Amazing.
Oh, right. So I see this comment from Uncle Dayo, and that kind of made me want to do this quick poll. So the poll is simple. You know how we roll over here. First, let me highlight the comment again. Uncle Dayo said, I want to believe that something happened between the wife and the mother-in-law that the man feels the wife is wrong. Hence, he left the marriage to protest the act. Uncle Dayo is not far away from the truth at all. A lot of men do that. That's why I want to ask this question. Everybody, if you're watching right now, carry your keypad, make you vote. Should a man walk away from their marriage because the wife don't get along with the mother? Vote 1 if you think it makes sense. I love my mom. My wife should not disrespect my mom anyhow. If she want to destroy, let her stay. She's a bad wife. If you think like that, drop a 1. If you think no matter the situation, a husband should not walk away from the wife because the wife and the mother-in-law don't get along, drop a 2. Let me, Sisi, come in, please. We want to address this. Should a man walk away? Easy way. The wife is stubborn, wicked, is salty, disrespectful. No, you are messing with my mom. I'm leaving you in this marriage. Should that be the case, Sisi?
No, I think we're asking the question about the couple a lot, but does the man have the right to leave his children, irrespective of if the wife was disrespectful to his mum, irrespective of if his wife fought his mum? Those are your kids. Whose responsibility is it? It's not his mum's responsibility. Those children were brought into the world by both people. So he doesn't get to just walk away because you're offended or you're upset because your wife offended your mum. I think that's
Sissy.
No, that's mommy's boys talk. I'm sorry. There should even if your wife offended your mum, it doesn't give you the right to walk away and not take care of your children. I'm sorry.
Please drop your vote. Sissy, I disagree a little bit.
Really?
Yes. You know why I said disagree a little bit? When you said it's not about walking away from the wife, but should the man walk away from the children? In the Western world, this is Japa Marriage we are talking about. Whether a man likes it or not, once the marriage breaks down, the children go to the mom. And no matter how you're going to try, if the mother have full custody, for instance, you can't be there. You can only be there financially, and then maybe you pop in every now and then. At the end of the day, it's still going to boil down to, he left me with the children. So that's why for me, I'm looking at it like, if the issue you are having in that marriage is because your mom and your wife don't get along, if you are leaving that marriage, you are leaving your wife. That's the way it comes up mostly, because some men will actually say, I'm going to leave, I'll pay child support, I will take care of my children. You are insultive, you are disrespectful. So, but should a man leave the wife because of the mom? This thing is bigger than as we see. It's just because we are saying it here. I wish those my sisters and brothers from Nigeria can be here and be honest. This is a big deal in Nigeria. Many marriages that scatter in Nigeria, even in abroad, most time in-laws hands they dey inside though. And mostly it's mother-in-law and wife. Now then go they do both parts. So see, I don't agree that the man walk away from the children. I think he walk away from the wife. But should the man walk away from a woman just because your mama and the wife don't get along? And this is a woman you saw, you like her, you love her, you propose to her, you wed her. You get what I'm saying, Cece?
I get what you're saying, Uncle Ben, but at the end of the day, these are all just excuses. Because it's very easy for men to say, oh, we're in the West, women get custody of the children. Okay, the courts are there, use them. If you're a good father, if you're a father who cares about your children, a father who wants to be involved with your children, good men fight for access for their children. It doesn't matter if the wife has full custody. And most of the times, a woman is not just given full custody just like that to a parent who is active and involved. Women get full custody when the man has already proven he's not really invested in the children's well-being. He travels a lot for work. He just comes and sees the children. Maybe he's in the home with the kids maybe once every month. That's not somebody that you're going to relinquish 50-50 care to. So yeah, that's when those things happen. But men who are present, active, involved in their children's well-being and upbringing, it's very rare the court will say, give the wife 50-50. No, I mean 100% of the responsibility to take care of them. Even if you're not going to be in the home physically, this man has gone and started a new family with another woman. This woman has not said that he's sending money, he's making provisions, he's going to the schools, he's like checking up on the kids. It's like he's just moved on with his life, forgotten about his children, and gone to start a whole new life with another person. I'm sorry, I don't care if she's offended your mother. There's no excuse. All of this is just flimsy excuses that men use. And I feel like a lot of time men have a problem with being emotionally invested in their children when they're no longer emotionally invested in the woman. Immediately that love is dead with that woman, love is also dead with the children. And it's wrong.
You're right.
The children are not a emotional tap you flick on and off when you're in a good mood with your wife. You love your children. When you're having problems, you hate your children. No.
You're right. Misty, you want to add anything to that? Should the man walk away because the wife don't get along with mother?
So I feel like that's something so insignificant for you to justify why you as a man, you're walking out of a marriage, okay? Which is pretty much what Sisi really said. You can and you're entitled, and it's all right for you to walk out of a marriage if there's more to the problem in the marriage, okay? If it's toxic, it's not working out, then it's okay for you to walk out. And some people are actually the best co-parent when they're not in the same space. That's okay. We have to actually normalize that and learn to live with it. But that reason that your spouse doesn't get along with your mother, that is so flimsy a reason that it won't justify anything to break up a marriage. The other thing is, we need to understand how the legal system works, how the court works. It's not automatic that the court will just give a mother sole custody of the children. The best interest of the child is taken into consideration. And Sis already mentioned that in many words, okay? In so many circumstances, you find that, and I'm not blaming our brothers for this, but maybe they have jobs that will take them away for so long from the family. They are busy trying to fend for the children and the family that they are not involved in the lives of the children. They don't even know the family doctor or the specialist that sees the child. They don't know anything about the child. When issues like that are presented before the court, then the court will definitely know that you are not invested in the children enough to take care of the children. So automatically, the court will realize that, okay, the mother has been doing all these things, being in the children's lives daily. She knows the children so well. The children are catered for. Even though you are running up and down trying to make the money to fend for the family, you brothers have to be involved. You cannot just be running around to make money. That's what a lot of our fathers did back in the day. But when we're in the diaspora now, try to be involved in your child's life. They have soccer over the weekend. Take them, drive them. They have other games after school. Try to make time and be involved, so that when circumstances like this happen, you can at least have shared custody.
Yeah.
And shared custody in circumstances where a marriage has broken down, shared custody would probably be the best thing to do, because the children have their father still being in their lives, and they have their mother being in their lives. And like I said before, some parents are best co-parenting, and they are not best at being spouses to each other.
All right. Thank you, Misty. Thank you for that. Sister Yinka, I see your Sister Lola. Sister Lola say, I agree with Sisi. In fact, I will change their names, Sister. Sister Lola, you are not going to Bora Bora. I see Sister Lola want to trigger me. I'm not going to talk.
I think we did this topic before. Uncle Ben was losing his mind. Don't go there. It's PTSD for
Sister
Uncle
Lola,
Ben.
don't try it.
Changing children's last name.
I'm trying to be good boy today, Sister Lola. Change the boy's name. I swear. Doopsy, my lovely sister. Doopsy Hot, my own Okweke Move Fresh. So Mufresh said, why would he leave his wife? Now the mama in the knock. Mufresh. See, it's like our sisters. When I don't know, say this bond between we and our mothers, it runs so deep. You be like, so I don't know. The bond is deep. Okay, but I don't go talk. I don't say today I'm gonna be a gentle boy, so I won't talk. Isa is my lovely sister. How you day? Isa is say two. Isa is just drop 1 2. You don't need to do eye neck. Hey, Sister Vivian, how you doing, man? So Sister Vivian said, what does the Bible say? Please, mom should not be part of their marriage. Foolish.
I agree.
Mudaro. Everybody they para here. Sister Tonia said, no reason should make a father abandon his innocent children. None. Absolutely.
Exactly.
I'm with you 100% on that one. It's just that I get what Missy is saying right now, but the complexity of a broken home hard, though, to be honest.
Complexity for who? Is it harder for the parents or harder for the children? How hard do you think it is raising? I know how hard it is for me raising my 2 kids. My son, especially at this age that he's growing horns every day at 12 years old. He's taller than me.
Sissy,
I can't even imagine having. And I remember before I had my son, I was like, oh, I really want to have twins. I want to have twins. When I knew when I had this boy, I said, hey God, thank God it's not twins. I will not be able to cope. But me and his dad, we co-parent, but it's a joint effort, and it's still hard. So I don't know how somebody will just be so evil, knowing the environment that we are, especially in the West. Maybe if you're in Nigeria or in other African countries, you have a community. Maybe the woman will not feel it that much. You have your family, the extended family. Maybe you have your grandparents. People can step in and really assist, right? So they will not feel that absence. But here, it doesn't make sense. 2 boys, raising them in America.
I'm talking about, but
it's terrible.
Please call me, ma.
Yeah, so I wanted to say this one. This one is the one that bothers me the most, because I see that a lot of, I wouldn't even say, we're in the US here, for us that are here, and in the UK, the men are probably, active in some way in the life of their children, because a lot of them now understand their place, the role that they need to play. But a lot of our men, they still do not understand. Like, they understand, but they do it out of spite to the woman. While in the whole, Uncle Ben, wait, sir?
So it's not easy.
Uncle Ben, wait, now let me finish. A lot of our men, they throw away the baby with the bathwater. That's what they do. The relationship went sour. Fine. You know, you don't have to be in the marriage if you don't want to be in the marriage anymore. But it shouldn't affect it will still have an effect on the children in some way, but it shouldn't be that deep that the man becomes non-existent in their life. Even if you're paying child support, even if that's the only thing you're doing, that's still not good enough. You need to be present in one way in the life of the child. Now, the men here in the diaspora, they're even trying. Those Nigerian men or, African men here, they're even trying. But in Nigeria, once they tell you that they're no longer in love with you and they don't want the marriage anymore, it's almost like the affection they have for the woman was extended to the child. And all of a sudden, everything has finished. So because of that, they will go have a new woman and start having other children. And the children that they bear it's almost like, oh, when they grow up, they'll come and look for their father. That is arrant nonsense. You don't do that. Just because the relationship between you and the woman is over, it shouldn't depreciate to the point that you don't even have a place in the life of your children. But then when these same children grow up and this woman has suffered to raise these children by herself, you now want to reap the fruit of the labor that you didn't sow. A lot of our African men, our African brothers, they do that. But I hope that, as times have changed and they begin to see all of the things happening where these children, especially the Gen Zs, I love them so much in some areas, even though sometimes they piss me off. But
I got to you to Abby.
It's true. Now I have them in my house too, Uncle Ben. So
coming after you.
So I can imagine me now. What if something happened between myself and my husband when my children were still younger, and I have 3 boys? What am I gonna do? And then he acts in such a way that he's not in the life of their children. My Uncle Ben, like I told you, if anything were to have happened between myself and my husband, I will say, please. In fact, I will not. You take full custody. Let me just give me visitation rights. Because I can't handle. It's true. That's why I said that we need to be truthful with ourselves. You already know the parent that is better at handling stuff. Me, I can't. Uncle Ben, I don't know how. I can't do it. It's too much. So imagine you now pushing all of that to the woman because all of a sudden you don't have any affection for her anymore. Then you take the affection away from the children too. And then you leave her with these children that are bearing your name. No, Uncle Ben. So that's part of how our men need to do better. And then also some of the men leaving their wife because they have issues with the wife has issues with their mom. There was a story that we saw online a few years back. You probably saw the video too. This woman was literally beating her mother-in-law. Yep. She was literally like, how bad can it be that you will raise your hand and beat your mother-in-law? If it's gotten so bad that you cannot use your mouth to talk, you have to raise your hand to hit her. Omo, I don't know. For it to have degenerated to that point, number one, the man didn't do the work. Number two, the woman is damn right disrespectful because there's no reason why. Even if the woman, as that she's your mother-in-law, she raises her hands and hits you, the worst that will happen that day is she will leave that house that day. But for you to actually raise your hand back and hit her back, that's a whole new level.
Yes.
Now, so that's why we can't paint all of this. We can't just paint it with one brush. Because there are some mother-in-laws that are downright evil, and there are some daughter-in-laws that they are just wicked. They just don't want anybody in their space. They cannot tolerate anything at all. But once we can be, as individuals, truthful with ourselves and where we are, and our spouse accept us for who we are, if you know you cannot accept this, you know you can't do it, please go do that double shift to be able to afford daycare for your child, period.
Thank you, Sister Yika. Wow, I think
Uncle Benno.
Yes, ma'am.
So I just wanted to say something which is completely the opposite of what Sister Yinka said. So while our black brothers don't, when they disconnect emotionally from their spouses, they may most likely, out of spite, to their former spouses, will just abandon and ignore their wives. The white man, on the contrary, fights so hard, and I've seen this in so many courts. They fight so hard to be in the lives of their children, despite the circumstances of the divorce, separation, or whatever. So we ought to do better. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes,
Thank you. Thank you very much. Uncle Dai, you want to add to this, like maybe in 2 minutes?
Yes, sir. I just want to say something. I thank God for what Sister Yinka just said. You know, we are trying to analyze the reason why the man will decide to just leave the marriage and abandon the children. Because the worst case scenario that I wanted to mention is what Sister Yinka just said now. Maybe there was an altercation between the mother-in-law and the wife, and maybe the wife did something terrible. See, there are two things. I don't want us to look at men as if all men are selfish or all men are just kind of wicked. This couple didn't have any problem until the mother-in-law came. That means they were good together as man and wife. The wife did not say anything wrong about the husband until that point. In fact, even in the story that we read, she never said anything that the man did wrong, apart from the fact that after the mother-in-law came and left, they were having problems, and then the man left the marriage. Something definitely happened. It may be what Sister Nika said. Maybe the woman slapped the mother-in-law or beat her for whatever reason, and then no man, as an African man, no man, no matter who you be, will stay with such a woman. To have beaten or to have slapped the mother-in-law, no man will take it. So maybe that is what happened, and the man left. So we cannot just continue to call the man out as if the man is useless or the man is not kind of sensitive. Yes, the kids are just like a collateral damage, which is not right. But even if the man should stay in that marriage, that woman will not be able to enjoy that marriage anymore, because he will only just be staying in the marriage to be preparing that woman. So it's best to have walked away and move on, and then paying child support and supporting his children as much as he could. But the truth of the matter is that we don't really know what really transpired that has caused the man to make that move. But I want to believe it's something terrible, and the wife did not say anything about it. That means the wife is probably culpable in the act. That's my take. Thank you.
Can I push back slightly to Uncle Dio?
Go ahead, Mama.
Yeah. As a Christian, Uncle Dio, that you are, as a pastor even, where in the Bible does it say you leave your marriage because your wife slapped your mom?
Sister, what are you saying?
What's the basis of leaving? If we say that, even if we say only maybe infidelity is maybe the only reason that you can leave a marriage, right? Point where in the Bible, Uncle Ben, I'm coming. It says a man will leave his family and go to his wife, right? So I'm sorry, all this slapping my mom, not slapping my mom. Yes, you can have a problem with the wife. Again, how does this relate to the children? The children should not be collateral damage.
But
I still feel like it's a flimsy excuse.
Slapping mom. He said no, Sissy.
No, yeah, of course it's a no-no. Everybody knows it's a no-no. I don't think it's enough to leave your marriage. That's what I'm trying to say. That crime, for you men, all of a sudden.
Slapping mom is enough
for me. Slapping my mother, I will even file criminal charges against you.
No, of course, but I'm just saying, in terms of
it will become a criminal issue.
Where does that come in the Bible?
I do not have to have it in the Bible, my sister. I do not. Like,
no,
you will go to prison. Like, full stop. Let's read the Bible later. Like, we shall finish it when you're behind bars. Thank you.
Oh God.
That's just that. I don't see how that is not the highest level of disrespect, because if you slap someone's mother, not only did you disrespect the woman, you also disrespected your spouse. Period.
But what if the woman slapped her first?
That's what I'm saying. There are ways. That's what I'm saying. That there are ways to.
Not everybody can.
Exactly. That's why I said that their situations are different. The video that I referred to, it was circulating online a few years ago. This woman was literally beating this old woman. I mean, somebody was recording it, and the husband was there. So her husband was there when it was happening, and he couldn't even control the situation. That tells me, number one, the man is a bullshit kind of husband, because he didn't take charge. He shouldn't have even deteriorated to that point. When someone is already barely disrespecting your mom to the point, I mean, before it even got to the part that she's actually laying hands on her, that woman shouldn't have been in that house to begin with. But then you're even there. The stupid man was busy recording the video as his wife was literally abusing this woman.
His mom.
He was he was recording it for the court. just because when they go through divorce or whatever. So, and she knew it and she couldn't control herself. Now, who knows what that mama even did for her to get to that point? It's not in the recording.
Yeah.
That's why I'm saying that a lot of times when stuff happens, please, let's be quick to get our key. Take your key and leave the house. Don't put your
Again,
hands on
I think somebody
anybody.
in the comments is agreeing with me. Or can I do?
Don't put your hands on anybody. But then if the marriage does end because of that, because I know that's grounds for a marriage to actually dissolve. Because I don't know how you will raise your hand and hit my mom, and I'll be able to look at you the way that I used to look at you. It's going to hit different. But then when the marriage dissolves, do not let it affect the way that you relate with your children. That's the problem. The children are not the issue, but a lot of times the children become the collateral damage in all of this. They're the ones that take the brunt of it because you're trying to hurt the woman. You abandon your kids. That's where our men need to do better, period.
Hello?
That's what I think.
Yeah, I'm coming. I will hook you on, okay? All right. Sorry. Even though I'm rounding up, let me just give you 2 minutes. What are your thoughts, sir?
The mother of the husband, can that lady slap her own mother? Eh?
No,
Even
no,
if
no,
your
no,
own
no.
mother slaps you, can you slap her back?
Hold on, sir. Hold on, sir. That the angle you are coming from is combative. We are just looking at angles here. Where you are coming from is combative. Where you say, can that lady slap her own mother? That is combative.
Who is the lady?
You can word it another way around, sir. Okay. The point is, we all know there are some mother that they will frustrate some wife. I've seen mothers slap some wife so many times too.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that me. Listen,
sometimes
it depends on my mood. I'm sorry, I'll be honest.
So
I'm not a fighter, but it depends on my mood. If you trigger me, I wouldn't want it to go that far, but I'm not that type of person that is slow to act. If somebody slaps me, my initial reflex would be to slap you back. I'm not gonna lie, not to slap my mother-in-law, no. I would hope not, right? But it's not everybody that will be slapped that will restrain themselves and not slap back. That's why I'm asking the question. How about what if it was the mom that slapped the woman and maybe the woman lost her temper and slapped her back too?
Yeah,
it happens.
Sisi, we have Mr. Emmanuel on the phone. I just want him to finish it. Take it just because the way he said, can the lady slap her own mother? I just want him to rephrase it the other way around. We are not fighting. It's just a matter of understanding. So, Mr. Emmanuel, can you hear me?
I think in abroad, the things of one living wife is taking toll in man's life, because if you have some children, you are going to pay for more of it. But in Africa, I think the women are suffering that. That's why many men can decide to leave lady and the children, and they can easily enter another relationship. But it doesn't happen like that here, because more you born, more you pay. But Africa, more you born, more you are feeling, I can do that. You understand?
Yeah. All right, Mr. Emmanuel, because of my time, the question I'm asking now is it okay for a man to walk away from his marriage because the wife and the mother, they can't get along, they are fighting? Should the man walk away? Should the man leave his wife because of his mom?
No. I think it's not okay. You can work it out with your wife and your family, unless the wife doesn't even love your family. If your wife loves your family,
it's not family, it's the mother-in-law we are talking about now. The mother-in-law are usually the no for parents. So your take is a no. No man should do it.
Whoever, as long as family is concerned, if your husband is not only one that is married.
All right.
If you belong to family, you are here to make peace in every level. You understand? So you have to fight for peace with every man.
All right.
I have the experience with one of my family, because the guy left that my sister, and because the sister is staying in the house, even bought land. The man is just sitting in the house. But immediately the man starts getting some money, they start now looking into problems that the lady is separated. And after the rule, it's only when the lady is 18 then he can choose to stay with the father. But now he's in her mother care.
All right. All right. Thank you, sir. I have to go now because of my time. Thank you, Mr. Emmanuel. But I get your point.
Okay.
And we are all saying the same thing. No man should leave his wife because the wife and mother are having issues. So thank you very much, Mr. Emmanuel. God bless you, sir. All right. Sissy and everybody, thank you for hanging out with me. I think
you're welcome.
This is a very, very dynamic topic.
You're welcome.
I think we might need to come back to discuss this thing with post-divorce, because I really want us to discuss that complexity of a man walking away from his children after divorce. I have my own pushback on that because I'm thinking it's not easy to take care of children. And what I think is happening in the case of our African brothers mostly is that we all know if you have to share custody with your wife after divorce, you won't be able to work. Even if you are paying child care, you go feel am for pocket unless you are really, really making a lot of money. But if you are still making under $100,000 or maybe $80,000 a year, bro, you go here and you will pay child support. You will be living separately. And if you have to do alternate weekend, maybe the children have to stay with you 3 days. Maybe you have to go pick them from Friday all the way to the Monday before their mother will come and pick them. It's not easy. So I think that's the reason why a lot of brothers would rather yield full custody to the wife. Because I think my brotherhood, they know that women do a better job taking care of the children than us. Some of them will not just admit it until after divorce. Then they will, me, no, this one will be crying. That one, no, I can't do it. Let her have full, I will pay, take full custody. And then the problem now is some of them will say, okay, I would rather pay, I will work more, I will pay. When you work more, you won't have time to check on the children. And some of them, at times, if the divorce is really, really toxic, some of them will move away. Some of them will move away from that environment. So now they are far away. So they'll just be like, hey, I will pay, I will take. They will be sending money. Before you know it, I was listening to a show this morning before this one, and they were saying 64% of men get married between 2 to 3 years after divorce. So before you know it, once you stay away from that, another woman, they come and all that. Before you know it, you're gone. But anyway, that would be a conversation for another day. I just wanted to bring this ice comment out. As I say, if a man puts hand on my mother, on my mom of blessed memory, he will see Judah that day. And my mom will be bringing food for me in correctional facility. Now, the reason I highlight this particular comment is because we Africans is the same thing with all of us. Let us admit it, both men and women. Nobody plays around with their mom. You heard Misty will be gentle woman said, Misty said she's going to fight if somebody should put her on her mom. So it's like that for all of us. Sister Yinka, I don't know, maybe Sister Yinka is gentle, but for me, I'll be honest with you. No matter what, you go slap my mom, marriage don't finish you, I no go lie.
Yeah, it's not that I'm gentle. Do you understand, Uncle Ben? It's not that I'm gentle. If this were me, now I'm not even talking about me being the one, my husband hitting my mother, right? I'm talking about my own reaction. If this were me and I was hit by my mother-in-law, for me, maybe it's a personality thing because of our age and because of respect or whatever it is, I will pick up my key and I will leave that house that day. If it means for me to sit in my car until my husband gets home and handles the situation, but for me to actually raise my hand and hit her back, that's just because I cannot hit my mother back. For me, I just can't. There's some things that you just know yourself as a person that you cannot do. It does not mean that the next person didn't do it. Like I said in that video that I saw online, who knows what this woman had already done, this mama, to this woman before she got to the point. In the video, it looked like this lady lost it. But we didn't see the back end because the man didn't record the part of whatever his mother did. He only recorded the part of the woman. You understand? So that's why I'm saying that who knows? Some people, just like the mother and the son, they might already be conniving, already planning an exit and all of that. Who knows? Yeah. You already know. You only know yourself. That's just why. But if you hit my mom, I'm talking about my own reaction to you hitting somebody that hit me now. But you now raise your hand and hit my mom. Number one, that marriage is already over because there's just no way. How are you going to raise your hand and touch me? And then we're going to be communicating about how this marriage is going to be good. You just beat my mom. And it's over now. Well, I mean, let's just call it spade a spade. That's just the way it is.
Sister, you cannot verse. I'm laughing because I think all of us, we all agree that mama is a no-go area. So
of course, but mama shouldn't provoke people either.
Yeah, don't provoke your children to anger.
But some mom we do.
They do. They're devils, some of them.
You remember when I said that any man who cannot get his wife and his mom to work together, that man is not mature enough. The reason why I'm saying it is because everybody knows their mom. Not anybody can tell me. We all know our mom. If your mom is the type that, Bagbe, even you will be in Peking, you know, say your man are fire, and she's coming, and you are expecting, I think Sisi or Misty mentioned or Sister Yega that you are expecting your wife or your husband to give your mom grace, your mom that is fire. The best thing is just for you to say, Mommy, I'm sorry, you can't come. We go come they visit you. Until mama fix herself. Even that fix herself. Well, I don't know. For me, I don't just like anywhere where wahala the day. So my advice would be to men that if you know say your mama na fire, please don't assume that your wife's supposed to understand now. No. Your mama no go agree understand, say your wife there for her own house, her own husband house. I'm a man, I'm not supposed to be saying it, but it's a reality. We just have to come to understand it as men. If your mama na fire, just know, say, if she come visit you, the highest you can accommodate her na maybe 1 week. And you need to get either your younger sister or someone else. We go there around that period where your mama there with now, so that one go fit help you manage. Even if your wife tell you, say, baby, don't worry, I can deal. Don't worry, I will be. Because sometimes your wife just don't want to come off as if she doesn't want your mother around. And sometimes in our African marriages, women fear our family than we with them marry self. Sister Yinka, Misty, you know, you can tell me.
Yeah, you're right.
African marriage.
And then also, I feel like if you have a mother-in-law that is very difficult, as the man or the woman who, I think you should make yourself available. So you shouldn't be somebody that, your mom comes and then you'll leave your spouse who doesn't get on with that person 24/7 together. Do you understand? Take time off work, be around, do the things that you expect your wife to do with your mother.
Let mama stay 1 week, make it they go. Or you get your senior sister or junior sister or somebody to be in the house with them. Because your wife, you don't want to bear the name of this bad wife that chased mother-in-law away. So even though your mama feel they choke the wife would be bear. Yes, my Misty.
Let's also note that some sisters-in-law are a complete template of what their evil mothers are. Literally.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Like
the talk is long.
We need to have a whole show on sisters-in-law. Terrible.
Misty, why are you
lucky for me? I have a nice soon-to-be sister-in-law. We thank God. May continue like that.
Amen.
The game is different with sister-in-law. It's mother-in-law that is wahala. Anyway, thank you, everybody. I was gonna highlight something, but time don't go now. But let me read this one coming from Sister Vivian. Sister Vivian said, as a grandmom and a widow with grown sons, I will firstly never stay at my son's house. He can come with his family to visit me. Why is this fashionable to bring? Okay, why it is fashionable to bring any parent? Okay, why is it fashionable to bring any parent to stay long time? That long time, but here is the thing. we still have a lot of great mom and great mother and wife out there that they can literally manage each other. There are some mothers that they know their space. When they come to your home, even at times, even if they are hungry, some of them won't say they are hungry just because they don't want to bring any rancor between their son and the wife. So there are some mothers that really know their boundary, and there are some wives that also know how to manage mother-in-laws. But the bottom line is just that everybody just have to figure a way to manage the relationship between wife and mother-in-law, because it's complicated. It is complicated. I've story plenty, but let's just let it go. Thank you, Sister Vivian, for that. Let us have our final take so I can leave now. I see one other comment I wanted to highlight here. Okay, eyesight. As I say, Nigeria, if you have hubby or wives with his siblings, all of them we take all of them will take turn with you. Sister Yika, is that right?
That's the thing. So let me just do this as my final take. I've been sitting outside the MVA because I'm trying to renew my license. So that I can rush in. I just wanted to say that before you get married, part of the prerequisite is evaluate the family that you're trying to marry into. If it's a Nigerian African family.
Absolutely, very necessary.
That is very important. Don't just think, oh, the guy is cool, everything is good. No, because his action, the way that he will act, will be dependent on those people that he knew before you.
Absolutely.
It's going to take a while for him to finally gel with you, like the Bible has said, to cleave to you. It's going to take a while for that to happen, because he's been with these people for more than half his life before he finally met you. So you just think about that. Cleaving to your wife does not happen as soon as they say, oh, you are now man and wife. It's not like an automatic switch. It takes time for that to happen.
Exactly.
God bless you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Uncle Ben, for having me.
Thank you,
Bye, Sister Yinka.
Bye, Sister Yinka.
Misty, your final take, sis.
Well, we talked about so many things. So what would exactly do you want my final take?
Generally, with this mother-in-law thing, because I think mother-in-law thing, and then the one that 2 years he didn't know that his wife has left already.
Oh, that one we cannot make any further submission on him. We cannot help him. So I'm just going to ignore him like he doesn't exist. Okay, mother-in-law.
Why are you like this?
Because I mean. It's hard. Like, where do you start from? Left, right? Like, it's hard to help him. He cannot help himself. We cannot help him. It's his what they say, a foregone conclusion. Like, it's done. Mother-in-law, I would, like we've already said before, no boundaries. Know your mother. You know your mother very well. As a woman and as my husband, you know your mother quite well. Let's have a conversation and set boundaries before we invite them into our home, or our sister-in-law or anybody for that matter of fact coming to help us when we have like a child who is newly born. And I think before, it's important to have an open mind as well. If you don't know your mother-in-law, you haven't interacted with her or lived with her before, and this is possibly going to be the first time they're coming into your home, be open-minded, give them grace to not, don't judge them before you give them an opportunity to know them. Know them, and if they have their bad manners, that's when you can start figuring out how to send them back. That's it. That's it for me. Thank you. And I'm so proud of you. I think you actually could have beaten Abby's time somehow, somewhere.
How?
2 hours. You haven't gone to 4 hours or 3 hours. You've done well. You're within reasonable time.
Are you gonna send me my Don Pedro?
No, I will send you something else. Don Pedro, like, you keep talking about it and you never send people that, so I'll look for something else.
You can send Don Pedro to me.
Okay, I will, Uncle Ben. I will, just to make you keep quiet. Sissy, it was nice. Uncle Beno, thank you so much for having me.
Thank
Uncle
Thank you for being
Dario,
here, Misty.
okay, take care. Love you all. Bye-bye.
Love you,
you.
Misty. Oh, thank God. Misty come here today. He no charge me. Misty did not send me an invoice. Misty, how did I
Yes.
do it? I did not get invoice from from Misty today.
I know, right? No fine
Wow.
people from Abby. Where's Abby today?
I don't know. Maybe Abby is kind of busy, but I'll
okay.
No, you guys are having a show today now. I mean, not tomorrow.
No, tomorrow.
It's Wednesday. Oh, it's tomorrow. Okay.
We're back.
Yeah, I will check on my baby girl. I think probably maybe she's doing something. Sister, not to say my husband, immediate younger sister, is sitting pretty. Not to take your time. Take your time. Is that to no say you go snatch my brother come up from baby girl hand. Sometimes see, I think women don't understand is that if you are married to a man who has a younger sister, you better figure out how to make it work with the younger sister, because both of you are gonna become rivals. You are taking the younger sister sweetheart away from her.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So both of you better make it work. And there are some younger sisters that they be agbako, especially when their brother is doing okay financially and they are getting money from the brother. Some of them just have this mindset that, oh, as soon as my brother marry, no go take care of me again. And that is where I think some of them are wrong, because there are many women, especially if your brother married right, if your brother marry a woman that makes her own money, now that time, now you go even get more money safe, because the wife will take care of you, your brother will still take care of you, but it's all fun anyway. Sister Chi Sister Chi said, younger sister need to grow the hell up. Sister Chi, you don't start. You see, I said these New Yorker people, New Yorker, Maryland people, I don't understand them. Is it not to say she will marry somebody, brother, uncle? Is that to you define trouble? Now the reason why they fight with this, you go snatch my girl brothers. It's not to you say make you no fight. Oh my God. Mr. Say, UB, Sister Ali, Abby is my official invoice. No, I'm not dealing with Abby. I don't even know how much money where Abby don't put for my neck. Safe. I'm not sure say have you paid that busy till Jesus come. Anyway, Sissy, you've been an amazing co-host. That's why I always love you, my sister.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. So, Sissy, in one word, what would you tell my brother that doesn't know that the marriage is over 2 years?
Stay there. Keep watching.
My brother is like, hey, I just want to know, is this marriage over? God. Some brothers, Look, let me tell you this one now, my brothers. If a woman can go 3 months without kerewa, and you are both in the house, I'm not saying she's not stepping out, but her mind is just so made up that she feel like your black ass, I don't need you in my bed. I don't want to do shit with you, bro. You don't F up big time. You don't F up big time. You really mess up. Absolutely. Do not play with that. I've said this here before that my philosophy and what I do tell other men is this: even if you and your wife they quarrel and they fight, you see that kerewa, no play with her. Although I know say sometimes, because some people they are emotionally attached to kerewa, because I say there are some bad blood, your mind might not still be there. But remember, no quarrel should reach kerewa's side. 2
years, my friend. If we're fighting, we're still gonna do the do.
See, I swear.
That's my motto. If you like, go to sleep. We're still gonna.
See, 2 rules. I have 2 rules when it comes to marriage wahala. Kerewa and food. We are not fighting with that. No matter whatever we are dealing with, it's just my own principle. Kerewa and food. No, auntie. Our fight. No matter how you piss me off, Rich. Just make sure I say food today. Because if food day, we go quick resolve that problem.
Very true.
If Kerewa can't day, come on now, there is no case there now. But this brother Sisi, 2 years.
Uncle, wake up.
It took him 2 years to finally be asking the question. Hey, is my marriage over, Dr. Shola? Like, bro, give him one advice, Sisi. Just one advice. How can he reconcile? Maybe he wants his marriage back, Sisi, please. How can he get the marriage?
Okay, the next time your wife comes home, sit her down and have a conversation and ask for a straightforward answer. Is this marriage over, or is there still something I need to do to work on it? And that's it. You need an answer. Yes, no, end of, and then make your movements and work it out from there.
Sisi, do you want to hear my honest opinion?
Yeah, go on.
That woman is getting stigmatized somewhere.
I don't think it's even that. I think she's just planning her exit. She's just the uncle is just being foolish.
Sisi, don't do this sisterhood. I think God beg you.
No, I'm not doing sisterhood, but I'm being honest. Sometimes
for 2 years, Sisi.
Women are not wired like that, Uncle Ben.
Sisi,
if you're focused on your kids, you're focused on your job. That if you've got toy, if you have a good bullet, if you've got a good V, you're good.
Sakaraya. Sisi, you want Sisi.
You're good.
She's not good. She's not good, Sisi. Bad woman. Bye, Sisi. Just go, Sisi. Like that. Just keep going. You are trying to trigger me. Not only this.
If you have the one that you can stick on the wall, it's over. It's no wonder she's not saying anything. Sisi, good night, everybody.
When I play music, Sisi, we must not hear you. Bad child. Good night, Sisi. Oh my God, Sisi Nawala. Oh, thank you, Sisi. God bless you so much, sis. I really appreciate you. Even though I didn't plan it before, I just say, Sisi, I beg you, can you hang out with me? I want to handle this topic. And she's like, oh, you are lucky. I'm already closing. So thank you, Sisi. I really appreciate you. Sister Kiye, Sister Tonya, Auntie Yinkus, my Misty, finest Misty. Thank you very much. Uncle Dio, Uncle Patrick. Thank you so much. We can't do all of this without you. Thank you very, very much. All the people that helped me moderate, God bless you. Sister Natu. Sister Natu. I hope my boys are doing a good job. If not my boys, I have to go. Don't come here. Can't they fight me? We love you, Sister Natu. Thank you very much. Auntie Vivian, thank you very much for your take, man. We really enjoy your chat. And Auntie Gloria, hey, my aunties are on this chat today. This one not easy. Miss Gloria said, you are even marrying the family self. Be careful. It's true. Please, everybody, when you are married to a Nigerian man, please, you are getting married to the family. In case if they not tell you, I tell you, you are marrying the family. That is why our African American sisters and white sisters here in abroad, they can never understand marrying a Nigerian man. They don't know, say when you marry us, you marry the entire village. You marry our black tax. So I'm going to leave everybody with this. This man actually give advice to women in the diaspora. He said, Nigerian men are married. The truth no one tells foreign women. So even though you are in Nigeria or whatever, so far you're in the diaspora, this advice is for you. And what this brother is saying is very, very germane. The brother is simply saying that, you see, if you see a Nigerian man, a young Nigerian man, 30 years old, 28 years old, that is toasting you 50, 55, 60 years old woman. Now lie you, he don't really love you no matter what he say. But I think the guy has some really good thoughts. So let me leave you with that briefly. And thank you. I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Guys. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing the truth about Nigerian men and marriage. The truth about Nigerian men and marriage. This is something every foreign woman needs to know. The truth about Nigerian men and marriage. It's something every foreign lady needs to know. So it's no longer news that in the Nigerian culture, young Nigerian men, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27 to 30, do not marry older Nigerian women. So it means that in the Nigerian culture, you're not going to see a 25-year-old boy professing love to a 65-year-old woman and getting married to her. It does not happen in the Nigerian culture. As a Nigerian man, from the day I was born till today, I've never seen such. So in the Nigerian culture, young Nigerian men do not marry older women like what's happening today. You see a Nigerian guy, 21, getting married to a 70-year-old American woman and he calls it love. No. In Nigeria, it's common to see a 25-year-old girl marry a 60-year-old man who is a millionaire or a billionaire because he's rich. But you will never find a 25-year-old Nigerian boy marrying a 90-year-old Nigerian woman. It's not in our culture. It's not part of the Nigerian culture. It does not happen. So to the foreign women getting married to the younger boys, these guys are just playing a game with you. It's all about your money. His family could be broke, and because of that, they decide to give you their blessing. Most of the families supporting these are just doing it because of the financial gains involved, because you're American, you're rich, because you're British, the sense that you have money, because you're spending on the family. A respectable Nigerian family would never give their son to a woman 40 years older than him. They would absolutely say no. And a young Nigerian guy would never get to the point of marrying a woman who's 30 years older than him. It's not in our culture. So to the foreign ladies, you've got to be careful. Any guy professing love, and then you know you're 20, 30, 40 years older than him, he's just there for your money and whatever benefits he's going to get from that union. It does not last, because in the Nigerian culture, young boys do not marry their great-grandmother. Show me, I've never seen where it happened in Nigeria. You think we don't have beautiful Nigerian grandmothers? They are there, but it's not in our culture. So don't feel like, oh, I'm so special, that's why he wants me. No, he's just targeting your money and the benefits that would come with your money. That's all. In the Nigerian culture, young boys do not marry women the age of their great-great-great-grandmother. I trust you ponder on this, and it will help you. Bye. Hi guys. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing the truth about Nigerian men.
UBMC, we rise. Learn the skills, yeah, we grow online. Uncle Ben, no, show the way we shine. Create your dream, build your life. UBMC, it's our time. Build your life, UBMC, it's our time. 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 UBMC, it's our time.
You are watching UB Stories. Like, subscribe, and leave your thoughts in the comment.